I also wanted to just bring something about what we talked earlier about competition. Is what I see today, especially in innovation, is that many companies are realizing that they don't have to kill their competitors. They can totally collaborate with them, and it is a win-win situation, because when it comes, for instance, to developing new technologies, they can it usually costs a lot of money and the risk is really high. So what I see now is that many companies are partnering up together and investing in it together, sharing the risks and sharing the costs, and if they succeed, then everybody succeeds. And I see this is becoming more and more common, and even in big companies now, developing new designs of shoes that can be totally recycled. This shoe, for instance, that they developed, it took them 10 years to develop. So it was definitely a lot of money and work and effort put into it. And they share the costs, the risks, and now it's been a big success. And especially when it comes to like circular economy, which I think will also be more and more central in our system. So yeah, I see this slowly changing, and it's very good to see people realize that you don't have to bankrupt your competitors. You can collaborate with them, and then everyone will thrive.
Yeah, I think that the moment we'll stop calling them competitors,
Yeah.
this is when we'll know that the change actually happened. I think that just the idea that we see other people as a competitor, it's a totally misunderstanding of how the ecosystem should work. I think that this is kind of like the broken design they put into the system, so we lose energy over fighting with each other instead of creating new value all the time. Because what are they actually competing over? If those are other people in the same market that would like to advance those same ideas that I'm advancing, so there are more partners than competitors. If I actually understand that what I'm doing is not about making money, is about creating value. So if other people would like to create value in the same field that I'm creating value, because I think it's important to the world to create value in that field, so everyone else is a partner that helps me to promote that value. So how do we see them as competitors? Only because we think there isn't enough for everyone, and only if we think that all we have to do is constantly generate more and constantly expand and constantly grow, which is how the game is planned. But it's a very dumb way to design a plan, a game that you constantly need to grow. Because first of all, you can never win. Second of all, there is always more. And if you think that by having someone else in the market that prevents you from having more, then you should see them as a competitor, then you're losing so much energy about wanting more, about fighting other people that also wants to bring value into the market. Just like we are losing so much focus and so much energy on trying to fight other people instead of just like focusing on what do we need in order to bring our value in the world. And once we understand this, we understand that doing this together takes so much less energy and creates so much more abundance for everyone. Then it's the craziest thing in the world to try to prevent someone else from helping you promote the values you want to promote in the world. So once we understand this, it will be much easier. And then we don't understand why it's so hard and why we have to work so hard and so many hours. We do this because we spend so much time hurting other people from helping us to do what we want to do in the world. So of course it takes a lot of hours and energy and focus.
Yeah, that was very well put. When you talk like this, it seems like we are very irrational. We are not. We don't know what we're doing. We don't think about it.
Exactly.